Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
So unrehearsed. And
Did I do that?
that was yesterday.
It's all week. The topic for the week is...
Family Matters. But the Did I Do That was yesterday's.
That was the title, but it came from...
Family
Did
Matters.
I do that?
So, I am Oliver Green, and I am half of Regroup for Change. Bringing you another edition of the 100-Day Video Challenge. And everybody in my... I don't know what Logan's going to do. Everybody in my family has their own... Yep. So, as you see, this is not Marquita. This is Madison.
But I'm here.
And
I have an interview prepared just for you guys today.
so I am just on here so you know that I'm here.
Oh, that's what he thinks.
But I'm about to back out.
So, let's just jump right on in. You
See.
hear them? They're both trying to bail on me. So, we've talked about Family Matters. And if you were a part of the Sunday Sprint, one of the things that you heard us talk about is what family means to us. And you may have heard, you should have heard, the tagline, TheGreenHouseEffect6. And if you didn't hear it, then you need to go back and listen because it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
All the videos are incredible. But anyway, so, Mr. Green, what is the Greenhouse Effect 6?
All right, so if you don't know what a greenhouse is a place that grows plants. And the process of the plant growth in a greenhouse, it's contained. You're able to control the environment. You're able to control the lighting, kind of. You have a lot of controllables. But when you plant a seed in the greenhouse, what's the process? You plant the seed, you make sure that you water the seed, you make sure that the nutrients that you have the proper nutrients, and you can mix and switch out and, put what it is that you want, because you know what the end product of that plant, what you want it to be. And then you nurture it, and then it grows, and then is a point in time where some wonderful person comes and they buy the plant, and the process starts all over again.
And so, you've described the greenhouse. So, what is the greenhouse effect?
So the greenhouse effect is we have a family of 4. We have 4 kids. And as you know, if you have any children, she's counting. As you know, if you have any children, you know that each child is different. You can't treat child number 1 like you treat child number 4. And in the process, that's part of the greenhouse. That's part of our house, the greenhouse effect.
Sorry, but so the 6 comes from having 4 children and 2 parents.
Yes.
But the greenhouse effect.
It's the greenhouse 7.
I am that baby. The fake baby. The baby is gone.
I talking about Mystic.
The greenhouse effect is the outcome of what's produced.
So
in the greenhouse,
the outcome, you see what the outcome is. You know what it is you wanted. We'll use Kiara, for instance. And
she's not a part of today.
Who?
We're just talking in general. So basically, the greenhouse effect, you've described very nicely what the greenhouse is. Greenhouse effect is the outcome of what happens within the greenhouse. Mm-hmm. And so you're nurturing, and you were saying 4 children? to have some type of outcome somewhere.
Yep.
And 6, so Greenhouse Effect 6 stands for the 6 members of your family unit.
Yes.
So we do have times where Kiara is on, but today is not about Kiara. Today is about, is this Logan or Madison?
Twin. I'm Madison.
It's Madison.
So, Madison, I heard through the grapevine that you ran a huge race this weekend, like yesterday. Is that true?
I believe so.
Your body's not sure?
It is.
So what'd you do yesterday?
I ran a big race.
What was the race, Madison? If you weren't sure, Madison is the baby of the 4. Literally.
I ran a half marathon yesterday.
And how far is that?
13.1 miles.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to.
But why? What 14-year-old says, I want to run 13.1 miles?
Me.
What was significant, though?
It was my first one. It was on Veterans Day.
That's cool. Let's rewind a little bit. And we're going to come back to this. But we said that the topic for today, for this week, is family matters.
Oh, I ran it with my mom.
How do you define family?
The people you live with.
Okay. And what does your family mean to you? Your daddy just described the Greenhouse Effect 6. So how do those individuals who make up the Greenhouse Effect 6 impact you?
They make sure I'm the best person I can be.
That sounds so scripted. Did somebody pay you to do this?
I wish.
So you're not being paid?
No.
Okay. You feel like this is child labor?
Yes.
So you said you ran the race yesterday with your mom. Who else ran the race with you?
My dad.
And how did it feel to have your parents out on the course with you?
It was good.
What made it good, Madison?
Kind of like when you get in the car and you say, how was school? You say good, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. You expound on
Wait,
that.
what was the question?
Not listening.
What made it good running with your parents yesterday?
They were there with me, and
Is it normal for your parents to be there with you
yes,
during special events?
yes.
What do you mean? Why can you so confidently say yes?
Because you guys are there for everything.
Yeah.
When is the last time you can think of your parents missing something?
When you were in Jacksonville during track season. That's it.
And when I wasn't physically there,
Daddy will record it or FaceTime you.
so that means he was always there?
Mhm.
So you've always had at least one, if not 2 parents?
Yep.
And is that important to you as a family member?
Yes.
And do you think that is what is significant about the Greenhouse Effect 6?
Yes.
What's this shirt you're wearing?
Hold on. No. It's my favorite shirt. It is the Fairview cross country t-shirt.
Did you run cross country?
Joe. Madison did.
Oh. And as a supportive parent, you purchased paraphernalia?
As a supportive parent, my wife purchased this shirt to support the child. But yes, as a supportive parent, yes, paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
Why is that important? Why is not purchasing paraphernalia, but why is supporting your children? Madison just said you've been at everything that
What's
she's
the
done.
word paraphernalia?
Paraphernalia.
I don't care. Okay. Paraphernalia.
You know this is live, right? Okay.
Mr. Calvin says she's shy. What was your question?
Why is it important to you to support? She said that you've been at everything. Why is that important to you? Why have you been at everything?
I'm an only child, and growing up playing sports, my parents weren't there for everything. So I said when I had kids that I A, wasn't going to make promises that I couldn't keep, and B, I was going to be at the things that mattered most to them.
That's pretty cool. So
I think so too.
Have identified from a youth perspective what family means, what it means to be supportive. I'm not exactly sure what motivated Madison to run a half marathon because she didn't really answer that question.
Oh, because I wanted to. It's just.
But what was the motivation? Did you just wake up one day like, ooh, 13 miles?
I mean, you guys were doing it, so I wanted to do it.
And so we did talk about that a little bit on Sunday. And I believe it was Mr. Calvin Williams who said that families get together, they do things together, but they kind of push you along and encourage you to do things that you haven't done and are there to support. And I think that's a very important point, young lady. Is sometimes parents can see something within you that you don't necessarily see, but they always challenge you also to be better. So they push you to be what they see in you. So they pull that potential out, but they also, if family is living right, they're also encouraging you to just be a better you, not necessarily pulling out a potential, but just exposing you to different things, which I think is something that your dad said on Sunday as well. So, excellent. Is there anything that you want the viewers to know about how dynamic your family is?
Can you rephrase that?
What's the best part of being a part of the Greenhouse Effect 6?
You guys are very funny.
I can't hear you. My hands are covering my mouth.
You guys are very funny. Funny. Okay, bye guys. Have a nice day.
This is what she normally does. She'll get in her feelings and then she'll go to her room. She can't. Not right now. No, is there anything else? If you could tell anybody, if you could tell the people watching, the listeners, the viewers, if you could encourage them, how would you encourage you? How would you encourage a 14-year-old Madison? It could be something that you've heard, something that you've read, something, I don't know.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
How would you motivate the 14-year-old Madison?
Life is what you make it.
You heard it.
You heard it first, peeps.
Please stop.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
And yesterday, Madison came in. Tell him about the results of the half marathon.
I came in first in my age group, and I got a free pair of running shoes and a $50 gift card to Pilot Flying J gas station.
Yay for gas for the parents!
Don't gas up.
Mom, you need to stop. We talked about this.
I wish y'all could see this, but never mind. So how did that feel?
Good.
So are you able to do? Would you say that you're able to do anything you put your mind to?
Yep.
So during that 13.1 mile half marathon, did you do a lot of walking?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
What you mean?
Okay, so I was running with my mom, and
I thought we were wrapping this up.
No. Okay, so we would run like 4 miles, and then we would walk for like a minute, and she'd be like, "Okay, come on, Madison, let's go." And then, like, she would just keep doing that. We stopped to go to the bathroom, but besides that, we walked for, like, 5 minutes in total.
So, and your finish time was 2 hours and some change, right?
Yes.
So
2 hours, 26 minutes, and 48 seconds.
So, out of that 2 hours and 26 minutes and 48 seconds, roughly, you were running 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, you can put your mind to anything that you want to do. And she came in before both her parents. Oh, she was coming in before me. But she became before the parent that she was running with. I was just making sure that everybody was safe because there was deers and stuff out there. Deers and bears and chickens.
And we appreciate you for that.
Just let it go. Let me have a moment. Calvin said, "Oh, she's ready to talk now." Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, if you haven't figured out anything else, understand this: family does matter.
Peace.